Yo, yo, yo. Welcome once again to another fabulous episode of Die or Pass Level. Today we're doing a special game night. I am your host, Ray, and I'm happy to be here. Our other host, and also contestant number 2, is TDK. You know him, you love him. He grew up in the woods. How are you doing today?
What's up, guys? You know what? One of the best things to do when you grew up in the woods, especially on like a rainy afternoon, say it's summer break, but it rains in the woods sometimes in the summer. You're going to start flipping channels. Daytime television is not always the most riveting thing. However, you can never pass up a good Price is Right. And what's the best? Yeah. I watched that show for one thing and one thing only. Of course, you get a hit of dopamine if you actually get close. You get to play along the whole time. There's that one moment when everyone places their bets and the last person looks over and they say, $1, Bob. And everybody else on the panel just glares at that person.
Yeah, I think even worse is like 111, Bob.
When you had just bet 110, 111, Bob. Yeah.
Scumbag. And it works
so
every
funny.
time. It's always that guy.
It works every time. That's the energy I'm bringing to this game night. Get ready.
Just to get everybody on the same page. Today we have got information from various different websites, sometimes specifically from, let's say, Metacritic, or aggregated from various websites or IGN.com. Now, obviously, these are still subjective. This will obviously leave room for discourse, which we love. If you disagree with any of these answers, first of all, we're just reading off the answers, guys. But second of all, let us know what you think and why you disagree.
Listen, this is the DoPL data. So, you know, we may have cooked the books a little bit. We may be running the numbers and we want to fudge it a little bit, and that's okay.
That's right. We ran it through the DoPL database, crunched the numbers.
We put our like, you know, green visors on, and we like
ding. Oh, right, here we go.
So, our game of choice tonight, Ray, we're doing lists. I'm going to hit you with a couple, guess the top 5 of these or the top 5 of those, and then you'll do the same, and we'll see who comes out on top in the end. You want to go first?
I got a little softball here for you, I think.
All right,
first question. According to the DoPL data, who are the top 5 most iconic video game characters of all time?
I think that is, we can do this. Let's qualify this.
Yep, we're talking about household names, right?
I'm going to hit you with 5 right off the bat. I'm not going to go with my favorite. I'm just going to go with the ones that I think everyone knows.
Right, yeah, you're trying to win.
We're trying to win. Obviously, Mario.
Survey says, yes, we got Mario on the list.
Let's also go with Sonic.
Easy money, we got Sonic the Hedgehog. That's 2 for 2. You can rattle off a couple more.
I think we should clearly go with Pac-Man.
Ding, 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 ding. That's 3 for 3, folks. He's on a roll.
And now we do go with my favorites. Let's go with my favorite, because I'm going to be bummed if this is not on the list. Lara Croft.
TDK, you are impressing me. See, this was one I would not have coined. But the DoPL data says that Lara Croft is, in fact, top 5 most iconic video game characters.
I always believed in Lara Croft. Only Nintendo boys are a little shooken in their boots.
I'm struggling here, but nevertheless.
Okay, we got Mario, we got Sonic, we got Pac-Man, we got Lara Croft.
The last one is obvious, but I would have never guessed it on my own until I had seen it.
I think for me, the way I think about this is like what my mom would think, right? What video game characters would my mom know?
Mom would absolutely throw this one out there just to give you a hint. How about I give you 3 guesses?
No, don't give me a hint.
No, I'm not going to give you a hint, but I'll give you 3 guesses.
It's Donkey Kong.
It's not Donkey Kong.
That's the guess, though.
That's a big money guess. That's likely what I would have said.
Then it's Link. It's Zelda.
It's not.
That's the
Though, again, one I would have definitely said. But then once you hear who it is, you'll be like, yeah, I guess so.
And it's not within the world of another one of my guesses. It's not like Yoshi or something. That would be a cheat. And it can't be Miss Pac-Man. I can't believe I got 4 so easy and the 5th is eluding me.
I mean, you're doing so well, though, that I feel like I'm getting cooked in the next round when it's my turn.
I was so positive about Donkey Kong.
And look, you run the numbers again. You put the same thing into the DoPL data machine. Maybe you get Donkey Kong next time. I don't know. Right now, it's another character. And I think it does make sense. I'll say this. It generates a lot of money. Maybe the most money.
Minecraft.
Good guess. No. Are you ready for the final answer?
Yeah, hit me.
From the 1996 beloved video game and anime, Pikachu.
But is Pokemon video game first? You know, like Mario wouldn't exist without video games. Sonic, Pac-Man, Lara Croft. Pokemon is something else. Tell us what you think, listeners. I think Donkey Kong was the correct answer.
And 5 for 5. Donkey Kong is correct.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yep.
So we're going to go a little bit more analytical. Like I said, we're going to cook the books. We're going to run the numbers. Put your accounting hat on, okay?
Okay.
And try to tell me, within the consoles, what are the highest grossing video game franchises within console video games?
All right.
Not adjusted for inflation, just highest grossing, the most money of all time.
Okay. Like series.
Could be a series, could be a single game. Yeah, what video game has made the most money, and what are the top 5? Go into whatever order you want, but
all right.
It's pretty clear the order.
We're going to go easy mode. Number 1, Grand Theft Auto.
Which Grand Theft Auto?
Oh man, I can't.
I guess
be
it's
the
specific
series
games. Which one made the most money? Like obviously with
what,
online.
GTA 5.
It's GTA 5. Do you have a guess at the amount of money?
Oh god. Whatever my guess is, it's like several million more than that. I'm sure.
It's 8.5
billion. I was gonna say 80 million.
With a B. That is number 1. Good guess.
Dude, I'm cooked. I don't know what else. Is Pokemon in there?
Pokemon's not in there.
Is Halo in there?
Halo is not in there. Think microtransactions.
Oh, okay.
Online.
Minecraft
is number 2. Minecraft is tied for the number 2 spot. 4.2 billion.
Got it. Okay, now we're cooking. Give me Fortnite.
I had to look it up, but upon more information here, and again, cooking these books, I think we're talking about year-over-year annual numbers. So I'm pretty sure that GTA 6, their 8.5 billion with a B, is annual gross.
I refuse to believe that. That's crazy.
Literally gross. It's literally disgusting.
Wow.
But that is quickly followed by Fortnite's annual gross of 5.7 billion. And then to your Minecraft of 4.2. But I'm going to give you a hint. It's in your wheelhouse.
But what game can continuously... Oh, is it Mario Kart?
It's Mario Kart 8
Mario
Deluxe.
Kart 8 Deluxe
guess,
for the
dude.
Switch. Yeah, that's like the
and that's
got to
be, what is that? Is that people upgrading skins on their carts and all kinds of like...
It's just the Switch broke records. It's the best-selling console of all time. If not, it's on its way to it. Yeah, right. And what's crazy is it's an upgrade from a Mario Kart that was released in the previous generation. It's not even new to the Switch. Mario Kart 8 was on the Wii U, which only sold 13 million units worldwide. Biggest failure of a console in Nintendo's history. And so basically, no one played Mario Kart 8. So when the Switch came out, everyone got to finally play it.
They were just like, let's run it back.
I was running it back for me and for Nintendo, but for the rest of the world who didn't buy a Wii U, they were basically playing a brand new game on a brand new console.
Gotcha.
In the Switch 2's life cycle, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is still outperforming a bunch of Switch 2 first-party games.
I believe that. All right, so you got GTA 5, you got Fortnite, you got Minecraft, you got Mario Kart 8. That's 4. One more. The 5th highest grossing video game of all time.
Is it like a microtransaction-y kind of situation?
There's an online component. I'll say it's closest to your first guess. It's way more up my alley.
Spider-Man?
No, that's a good guess, though. Rockstar?
Oh, it's another Rockstar game, Red Dead.
It's Red Dead 2.
Yes.
4 billion.
Of course. Jeez. I do believe when you say a game like Fortnite pulled those numbers, I start to believe it a little bit because that game is just printing money.
Obviously, that's cross-platform collaborations in other media, all kinds of things.
We're maybe talking about its Empire, right? The Legos that you buy.
Yeah. Do I have right over here a Fortnite Nerf blaster? Of course I do. But all that goes into the totals, I think.
Yeah, starting to make sense. We're going back to the 1990s. I want you to give me the top 5 highest rated Super Nintendo games of all time.
Are you punking me? Is this going to be like Aladdin?
No. No, honestly, Super Nintendo. That's the biggest clue I could give you.
Legends of Zelda Link to the Past.
Yes, Legends of Zelda Link to the Past is up there. It's actually number 2, the second highest rated game on Super Nintendo, just to paint the picture of where you're at.
Super Mario Kart.
Ooh, that's a good guess, but no, not Super Mario Kart.
Okay, yeah, Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, Super Mario World. This next one is, to many, the greatest game of all time. There's a whole genre of game named after it.
Yeah, for sure. Metroid.
It's Metroid, Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo. 3 for 5. That gives you a full point in my book.
Hit us with the list. What's the official list?
All right, so number 1 is Chrono Trigger, which I think is universally kind of hailed as the greatest RPG of all time.
Chrono Trigger.
Number
Yep.
2 is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, which tracks. Number 3 is Super Metroid. Number 4 is Super Mario World. And number 5, I wouldn't have guessed it, Final Fantasy 3, or also known as Final Fantasy 6 in Japan. I know a lot of people put on a very high pedestal. I've never played it, but I've heard great things.
Okay. I mean,
All
you
right.
should play those games just because you're a Nintendo boy and they're the highest rated games of that console.
As
That
much
said-
of a Nintendo boy I am, I'm not as much of an RPG boy. That's the hard
yeah,
part.
yeah, I know that about you. All right, let's have some more fun with this.
All right,
Hit
here we
me with the worst reviewed video games of all time.
Ooh.
Going to the other side of the spectrum, across consoles.
Is one Postal?
No, one is not Postal. I mean, it's on the list of terrible video games, but it's not top 5. Worst 5?
Man. Yeah, bottom 5, I guess.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a hint. We've talked about one of these, the second worst rated video game of all time, in the last 2 episodes in a row.
And we're like saying how bad it is.
Well, I mean, not me.
Is it like James Bond Jr.?
It's Superman 64.
Ah!
Up until
course.
early 2000s, it was considered the worst reviewed video game of all time. Less than a single point. Broken
Impressive.
mechanics, unintuitive controls. That was the worst. And then something came along later on that beat it. I guess I've heard of it, but I've never played it. This is the absolute lowest rated game on Metacritic.
Can you give me a clue about its like gameplay or
Let's do like one of these.
big trucker simulator kind of?
Big rigs over the road racing.
Yeah, okay.
Legitimately cited as the lowest rated game on Metacritic, famous for its total lack of collision detection, missing sound. The other 3, Ride to Hell Retribution, 2013. Apparently very appalling writing, very terrible acting. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, 1994, released on the 3DO. Interactive romantic comedy. And then Action 52, 1991, unlicensed NES multi-cart featured 52 games in one, but nearly all of them are unplayable. Oh, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. I wish I would have guessed that, dude. That game is wild. Sonic kisses a human girl, which is so weird. All right, so this next one I'm grabbing from Metacritic, but I tend to more or less agree with it, though it's subjective. And I'm curious to hear what our doppelgang will say about this too. From 1 to 4, rank by Metacritic from worst to best, the Uncharted series.
Ooh, I love this question, Ray. This is by, and this is by critic score.
This is Metacritic, so an aggregate of all publications.
I'm just going to throw out my thoughts. I'm going to say best is Uncharted 2.
Best at number 1 with a score of 96 is Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, yes.
It set a new kind of tone in gaming. Arguably, number 3 perfects it, but 2 did it first. And the voice acting and like the twists and turns. And okay, so I think that's easy, right? Uncharted 2 Among Thieves is number 1. I'm going to say Uncharted number 1, OG, is at the bottom of the list.
Nope, that is correct. Uncharted Drake's Fortune is at the bottom of the list, and I
great.
also agree with that.
Me too. It's an incredible game. It's just not as evolved as where they get in number 2. I remember when Uncharted Drake's Fortune number 1 came out, and it was Game of the Year in some publications, right? It was like that good, except it was the type of game we had all played before.
Yeah.
Uncharted 2, no one had ever played a game like that. It made you feel like Indiana Jones.
I remember playing Uncharted, the original, all the way back then, and thinking to myself, we're still in the jungle, though. It just felt like there needed to be a change of pace. Everything beyond the original Uncharted, you're jet setting. You're hitting a plane and going to different parts of the world, and it just feels so much grander.
Yeah,
so
true.
I think that was a big part of it for me. So you got 2 left. These next 2 are only, it's a 1-point difference.
These are going to go out of order from my personal taste.
Okay.
Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Then I think it's Lost Legacy. Oh, wait, is it 1 through 4? Or am I doing?
Sorry, I'm just going 1 through 4.
Legacy?
I'm going 1 through 4.
Shots fired, because Lost Legacy is really good. Then it's definitely 3, and then it's 4, and then it's 2. So it goes 1, 3, 4, 2.
And according to Metacritic, you are absolutely correct. It is 1, then 3, Drake's Deception, then A Thief's End, then Among Thieves.
2 just transcends. 4 is incredible. And 3 is great, but it's not 4, and it's not 2.
I got to go back and play 4. Probably it is better than 3. Again, there's a 1-point difference, so it is subjective.
No, it's better. It's 100% better.
3, dude, I got the rose tinted goggles for that whole airplane into the walk in the desert sequence. That whole thing
So
in
good.
part 3 just takes it up
You know
for
what?
me.
I mean, that's obviously the standout moment of 3, but nobody ever talks about the cruise ship that's capsizing and turning, and you have to kind of
Right.
swim and shoot, and no one's ever done that in a movie. That's definitely coming.
That's almost the equivalent to what part 2 does. And just like right off the
Train.
bat, you're waking up on a train that's hanging off of a cliff. What an intro.
cool.
What an intro.
Really, really, really good. God, I love that question. It fires me up. I love that series so much. What if we talk video game movies?
Okay, I like that.
On the tomato meter, right? So according to
I like
Rotten
it.
Tomatoes, what are the top 5 highest, freshest ratings of video game movie adaptations?
Okay. I'm going to say that the new Mortal Kombat movie is on that list.
Coming in at number 4, Mortal Kombat 2.
Coming in at number
2026,
4. Okay.
with a tomato score of 64%, which is kind of sad.
Can you give me the data on the popcorn? Isn't that the alternative meter where it's like the fans' opinion?
No, you're right. 87% on the popcorn.
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense. Critics versus fans.
The gap is especially big when it comes to
Totally.
video game IP and movies.
100%.
All right, next up we have Super Mario.
It's definitely would have been my first guess. It's number 10, 59%.
Give me the popcorn.
If it's not 100%, I'm going to be shocked.
It's gonna be high.
95%.
Yeah. That movie, There was a lot of discourse about that. This is exactly what we wanted. What are you talking about?
Totally.
I know which one is up there now. We're talking about his rival. Sonic 3 got some crazy good reviews.
You got it. Number 1 on the list.
Number 1
the
on the
highest
list.
rated Rotten Tomatoes video game adaptation of all time. Also a 95% on the popcorn, but 85% with the critics. A couple more other guesses. You want me to hit you with the list?
I want to know, are they all theatrical releases?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a couple that I wouldn't expect that have a pretty high rating.
Like Silent Hill?
No, like Gran Turismo. Number 7.
I never saw it.
65%
Did you see it?
Fresh? No. But David Harbour, I like David Harbour. It looked cool. It got decent reviews. 98% popcorn.
Have you seen the premise of that one?
Yeah, it's like a dude who was great in the game and they put him on the track for real type of thing.
Totally that.
All right, I'm going to hit you with a couple. So you got Sonic 3, Mortal Kombat 2 is on the list, right? Angry Birds 2.
I would never have guessed, but yeah.
72% on Rotten Tomatoes. It seems way too high for a movie about birds shooting pigs. You got Detective Pikachu, 68%. Lastly, you got Iron Lung. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, this was a big deal. It was by Markiplier, the YouTuber that made a movie to the chagrin of the movie industry. It was being taken off of highest grossing lists as if like it didn't exist. And he had to like be like, hey, hold on, guys. I made a
100%.
movie and it's doing better than some of these and I need to be on this list. And so they had to backpedal.
It was the first time a YouTuber proved he could market his own film.
Right.
And it worked.
We're going to do, and this is super subjective, and I almost disagree with this list, at least on one character, but I want you to give me the top 5 most popular fighting game characters. If there was an action figure, you know what I mean, of a fighting game character, which one would it be? What would you find a plushie of in Japan?
Right off the bat, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be Ryu.
Number 1, Ryu, the face of all fighting games, for sure.
Number 2, Scorpion.
Nailed it. Very impressive.
Get over here.
Yeah, definitely.
Has to be.
Why I'm so impressed is because when one thinks Ryu, I feel like you automatically just go to Ken. And so for you to have like circumvented that and went straight over to Scorpion, very impressive.
I wish it was Ken, but it's Ryu for sure.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, are these 2 franchises still on the board?
They
Am I
are.
pulling characters?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Then I gotta say it's either Guile or Chun-Li. And I want to say it's Chun-Li.
You're 3 for 3. It is Chun-Li.
You said both of those franchises are on the board. I mean, if I go Mortal Kombat, you got the iconography of Raiden, right? The hat, the electricity, the lightning. I feel like that's really easy. But you also have the whole Jean-Claude Van Damme of Johnny Cage. I'm going to say Raiden.
Really good guess. I mean, the silhouette is unquestionable for sure, but it is not Raiden.
Then it's got to be Sub-Zero.
It's Sub-Zero. Yeah.
Okay.
The Ken to his Ryu.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same.
And this one I swapped out. It was Jin Kazama, which is a character from Tekken, which you wouldn't know 1, and 2, I just kind of don't agree. I know he's iconic, But I think that there's another character who definitely makes a ton of money
in the fighting space.
Yeah, in the fighting space.
Is it within these two franchises?
Or it's still within these two franchises, yeah. And so maybe it's biased, that I stuck to just like the two most popular fighting game genres, but they're that for a reason, right?
Oh, yeah, they really are. We're 2 and 2, and me understanding who you are, I think this is probably a Street Fighter character.
It's a Street Fighter character. This is a character that never makes it to the initial roster because they know that people will buy this character as DLC when he releases.
Really? Most popular fighting game character. The zombified Ryu, what's it called?
Yeah, that kind of. It's Akuma. I don't know. This is like getting really nerdy, but
I'm with you.
Ryu has embraced what they call the nothingness of his power. He's channeled all of that to become all that he is. Akuma has embraced the opposite. He is like the Sith Lord of...
He's like the nihilistic Ryu.
Exactly.
In Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Scott has to like defeat his inner demons. It's like a washed out gray version. And
exactly.
It goes, Nega Scott.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Akuma is Nega Scott. Yeah.
It's Nega Ryu.
They wanted even more money, and eventually they just basically made a character named Evil Ryu, and it's just Ryu with tattered clothes and blood red eyeballs.
Get the people who are like Ryu's too straight laced. I can never be Ryu.
We need the edgelord.
I'm proud of myself to get most of these guys.
I know. Honestly, you crushed it. I think if we were to tally up the scores, I would call you the winner. If there were winners in today's game show, you would be getting the new car.
You hear the horror stories about how much tax they had to pay to get those cars.
That's right.
And then there was always like a washer and dryer set. And as a kid, I was just like, so freaking lame. And now I'm like, hey,
holy crap, they got a whole washer and dryer?
Yeah. That looks nice.
Yeah, as we're recording this episode, I got a text from Kim saying our dishwasher isn't working. I'm like, could use a new prize right about now.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to put my green visor on and I'm going to go cook the books.
Do my tallies confirm that you are, in fact, today's winner, which I think you are. Doppelgang, thanks for playing along. And if you have any opinions, like always, let us know in the comments. The Doppel machine can go random sometimes. Let us know your thoughts.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for playing along. Talk to you next time.
All right, we'll see you next time. See you later, guys.
Wait, isn't there something about spayed and neuter your pets?
Hey everybody, it's Ray here. Just wanted to thank you for tuning into the Dire Pass Level Podcast. If you want to hang out and join us for the next episode, make sure to like and subscribe. That way you're notified when our next episode releases. If you really, really, really liked it, you'd do us a solid if you left us a review. Reviews are a great way to spread the word about our podcast, and the more gamers to share these stories with, the better. All right, we'll see you next week. Have a good one. There we go.